What's up, guys? You Ain't Got Buns here, and today we're going to be looking at some Elden Ring reviews, as you could probably tell from the title. But I started the video doing just negative reviews and decided to just throw in some positive ones because why not? But yeah, let's get into it. So, first one, I actually read this one already. Kind of a good point. It's an amazing game, no doubt, but I am an adult with responsibilities, and it's fucking dumb. And very inconvenient that I can't pause the game even when I play single player offline. Important phone call I gotta take. Guess I'll just die. My kid is about to do something stupid in the kitchen. Guess I'll have to restart the entire section. Yeah, I mean, I agree with this completely. It's not an issue that I've had really much. There have been a couple times, obviously, that like my mom has asked for help with something or, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I could agree. If you have a very busy life, you have kids, you have a lot of shit to do, it could be annoying, for sure. Solid review, but, I mean, still, it's just not that huge of an issue. Just do it again. Let's see. Fix your game, it freezes every 10 seconds. Kind of probably just a PC issue. I have the same issue, but once again, it's probably just me having a shitty PC in this guy, too. Fuck input reading. This is a great example of what I'm talking about. This is just a get good situation. Like, that's a skill issue right there. Input reading is like such a good design in my opinion. Like the boss literally reads what your moves are and how to react to them. Like, do you just want a stagnant boss that's just using the same stupid moves over and over? I don't know. That one's kind of dumb. Okay, here we go. This looks like a good one. I'm one of the very few who doesn't like the game, it seems. I don't like the controls. PC, kind of agree, but it's just the way that it is. You're supposed to play it with a controller. I don't like you not being able to store your runes and losing all of them when venturing into difficult areas. Don't like to buy stuff and sell it later either. I don't know what that's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about with the buy stuff, sell it later. I mean, you can do that, but it's not like it's something you really need to do. And then also, losing your runes, that's always been a thing. Just fucking get better. I don't like the ranged combat with the bow. That's your issue right there, is that you're using a bow. Don't do that. Bows fucking suck in this game, and they're not fun. But I guess that could be a valid complaint. Bows are not fun. But that's just because it's a bow, man. You're just sitting back and shooting a bow. Wow. I mean, they tried to make it interesting. Ashes of War make it somewhat interesting. But it's a bow, All right, let's see. I will never understand this game developer or this genre of games. They just aren't fun. There is little to no story. Little to no story? My guy, this is the most story a game has ever had. That's stupid. Okay. There is little to no story and you have no objectives or any idea of what to do or where to go. That's kind of the point. It's an open world game. Little stupid of a point again. The controls are slow and unresponsive. That's because you're supposed to be the one responding. If you get into a group of enemies, you're done because if they hit you, you can't hit back. See, this is why you roll. Move or heal or anything. Yep, this is why you roll. That's why you click that space button. This game isn't fun or satisfying. This is the worst game I've ever played, without a doubt. Damn. Very, very hateful comment on that one. I mean, he didn't even seem like he disliked it that much until the end there. I mean, I will never understand this game developer or this genre of games. I guess. I guess that's the way it is for some people, but you can never call this the worst game you've ever played. That's an absolutely absurd take. Anyway. Elden Ring more like Elden queer. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that... What does this review do for the fucking community? For people that think of buying this game. Oh, okay. This game's gay. Guess I'm not getting it. Like, what, dude? Alright, this game is not for the casual gamer. Unless you have countless hours to dedicate to the game, then it's simply not enjoyable. However, if you do, this game could be for you, food for thought. Kind of agree with that. If you really can't sit down and, pump at least, like, 60 hours into the game, I think that's what it normally takes if you just do straight story, then, I guess that's the case, but you don't have to. You can sit down and take breaks. Like, you can just play 45 minutes a day, and you'll still get through the game eventually, All right, let's see some of these ones. We got fucking put reading. I died. That's a great review. This dude's got 400 hours. All right. You know it's a great game when half of the fucking reviews have like 100 hours on record at least. This guy has 300. All right, 100. He said Crucible Knight. Kind of agree. I fucking hated Crucible Knight when I first started playing this game. I actually think he's a really cool boss now, though. I think his moveset's pretty sick, even though it's literally just copy and pasted from DS3. As much as I enjoy it, easy anti-cheat literally ruins my game's performance, so I'm basically forced to play offline at this point. I don't know if easy anti-cheat is what ruins performance for me, but my PC just has performance issues with everything, so who knows. Don't even know what that says. I don't know who Pissman is. Pissman was harder than Mommy of Mikola. Who is Pissman? Oh, he's talking about Piss Free, huh? The first Piss Lord. Definitely not true. If you if you struggled against the Piss Lord more than you struggled against Melania, you're either a god against, like, I don't even know what category Melania would go into, like the just absolute. You're just a god against the fucking beasts of the games, but you're terrible against arguably one of the easiest bosses, I guess. I don't know. Crazy. All right, let's see. I don't understand why people are even... Okay, so I'm gonna just read this one. This was a difficult game to really be sure how to rate. One of the times I wish a mixed score was an opinion. Ultimately, I decided for negative since I'm not sure if I could recommend this game at full price to most players. It's only $60, guys. It's only $60. Keep it real. Every game nowadays is $60, and this is one of the best, most revolutionary games ever. $60 is not bad. Anyway, continue. I'd only suggest getting it on sale, probably 33% off or more, or if you're a diehard FromSoft fan who is more focused on experiencing all their games firsthand at some point. I mean, if $60 is really that big of a deal to you, I understand $60 is a lot of money, but that's just every game nowadays. I can't think of a game pretty much that's not $60. That's like it's 60 hours of gameplay. It's like $1 an hour of gameplay. Like I can't think of a game with this much gameplay and this much revolutionary tech that wouldn't be $60. That would be less than $60, yeah. If anything, it should be more, realistically. I'd guess 80 for a game that's the way that it is. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's all opinion on money-wise. It's a game that has some incredible highs and some miserable lows. I'd agree with that. There's definitely some miserable moments in the game, but kind of part of the FromSoft design, you know? You're not supposed to be enjoying the entire journey. There's a couple of moments that are just going to be there to piss you off, it feels, but, you know, is what it is. It's a game that has some incredible lies, and I'm interested in DLC, but at the same time, I don't think I can, in good faith, recommend this game at full price. If you are playing it through, I suggest turning off ray tracing. Performance is much better. Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. You know, he doesn't really seem like he hates the game as much as everyone else in here does, but I kind of respect this. If you don't think the game is worth $60, you don't. But that's just more of a money opinion. He didn't really say anything about the game he disliked, rather just that it was more expensive than he would like. So, you know, whatever. This helped me memorize the attack patterns from my dad's belt. 2 years later, and this game still has stuttering issues, is still locked at a 16:9 aspect ratio, and still has an awful anti-cheat system. A great game that is hammered by a poor port. Very, very, very good negative comment right here. Very good comment. It is kind of wild that the game still has issues with stuttering. It's been out 2 years, and realistically, the only issue for this is the port. So, I'd agree. Can't romance more get unplayable. Yes, agreed. I'm a 65-year-old, who grew up with RPGs in the 80s and 90s and TES. Love these and play them over and over. Elden Ring is not my kind of game. Can't save wherever I like. Okay, well, dude, we're not in the fucking 80s anymore, okay? These are... you're naming what an 80s game is. Like, I want to be able to save whenever I want. I want to be able to play with a joystick. Like, yo. I mean, you're literally just describing an arcade game. Just go to the arcade if you want to play a game like this. Anyway, I'd probably be okay if the difficulty level could be lowered to Old Codger. Okay. Honestly, fair point. If you're 65 years old, this game would probably be a little too much to handle. Okay, I hear you laughing at me way in the back. As for me, I won't be returning, and the ring remains shattered, as will my ego. I'll look for a game called Elder Ring, or for Reflexes a really rusty ring. I like that comment. Yeah, I mean, that'd just be, that'd just be hard at that age. It'd just be a hard game to play. Cannot sex the maiden. Well, there's plenty of games on Steam that I can think of you can sex a maiden, so just hop on one of those, I guess. Unfortunately, I have to give everyone a big warning about buying the game. The game is not well optimized, at least for the PC. While the frame rate is enclosed areas is very stable, it will constantly stutter in open areas. Yeah, I don't know if this is just a me issue or if I'm seeing a lot of issues with people having the same stuttering issues, but I don't know if that's because we all have shitty PCs or because I've seen people run this game and it looks fucking phenomenal. But I mean, that can be said for any game, so who knows. After 170 hours, a hacker invades my world and puts my account in a permanent death loop. Goodbye 170 hours of progress. Update. Damn. Well, I mean, this is kind of just a shitty situation for you. I mean, it's a hacker. Hackers can ruin anyone's fun. That's not really the game being shitty, though. The game itself is great, but don't buy the deluxe edition. Why are you Okay, dude. I think that's enough of the negative reviews. I was just going to do this whole video on negative reviews, but there's not really like enough that are at least interesting. A lot of them are just really stupid and I can't even elaborate on. So we're going to look at the good ones too. Punched my desk at Godric and broke my hand. My pinky finger knuckle is forever fucked. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I've definitely nearly broken a couple bones playing this game. All right, guys. So I didn't have enough of the funny ones because I had to cut it short for a second. So I came back, right? Looking for something I could put in the video here. Sure, you've already seen it. God, I need Scarlet Ratussi. I never wanted to breed with anyone more than I want to with Melania, goddess of rot. That perfect curvy body. Those perky breasts. The childbearing hips of a literal goddess. It honestly hurts knowing that I'll never mate with her, pass my genes through her, and have her birth a perfect offspring to become the new Elden Lords. I'd do anything for the chance to get Melania, goddess of rot, pregnant. Anything. And the fact that I can't is honestly too much to bear. Why would Miyazaki create something so perfect? To tantalize us, laugh in our faces? Honestly, guys, I can't do it. I just can't anymore. What in the fuck is this guy on? Dude. This guy needs to put in an insane asylum. Holy shit. This dude is an actual fucking menace to society, bro. What the fuck? Well, hopefully I can find some actual some good comments here. RPG, what role am I playing? The victim? That's funny. A near perfect game that needs some performance improvements. Big facts. Game's damn near perfect. Just fix the fucking performance and the game is perfect. There's not an issue I can think of, damn near. Where the fuck do I go next? Yeah, that's true. Play this if you enjoy getting your balls crushed by a hydraulic press. Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, I'd rather have my balls crushed in a hydraulic press than fight fucking Godskin Duo again. Fighting Godskin Duo without sleep is worse than this. It's actually worse. This game made me want to peel off my skin. Definitely recommend. True. Together, we will devour the very gods. Oh, I feel like that was actually pretty good. Girlfriend broke up with me because I chose this over her. Respect. Probably would too, but I don't have a girlfriend. Anyway, I think she's Melania, Blade of Mekhala. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think she said that. I can't remember. Bears are more terrifying than God in this game. 10 out of 10. Yeah. This game has murdered my social life, buried it, and pissed on its grave. I recommend it. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much the same thing for me. will seem unfair, almost rude, and insulting to play at first. Every step of the way, Elden Ring challenges what you think you know about action games and video games in general. You're plopped into a world with little to no map markers, zero quest log, dialogue is spoken once to you by NPCs. Better remember what they say, and the world is completely open. It takes modern open world concepts that have been overused and somehow makes them feel fresh. The reward of continuing on despite your many failures is what makes Elden Ring so unique and enjoyable to play. 100% agree. 911 hours is fucking crazy, my guy. I probably got like 500 total, but yeah, I agree with everything he said. He's clearly got the fucking experience to back it up, and I would agree. I do too, and this is definitely true. Your first playthrough will feel like you are legitimately getting pissed on, because you are, and that's just the facts. Only thing I need more than Melania is Bloodborne on PC. True that. Please do it. Please, I beg. Elden Ring cures my depression IRL by making me depressed in the game. Very much so. Very much so. Absolutely relate. So I wanted to try the You Have Died. So I wanted to try out the game because You Have Died. So I wanted You Have Died. It's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. You Have Died. Alright, playing Elden Ring is like being married to a guy who's attractive, charming, and funny. You're basically soulmates and everything is perfect. He's the perfect guy. You could never ask for a better man in the world. The problem is he's got one flaw. Every 10 minutes he punches you in the face for no reason at all, and you like it. Yeah, that's kind of facts. That kind of is how Elden Ring is, realistically. That's a lot of Melania Blades of Mikola. Graphics, you forget what reality is. Beautiful. Yeah. I mean, it's not that high. Gameplay, very good. Yep. Audio, eargasm. Absolutely true. Let's talk about the audio in the Dark Souls games for a second. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. Every single one, man. Every single boss fight music, every single boss fight's music is just fucking phenomenal. Especially when they throw a piano on that hoe. Like, it's just beautiful. Could this be a masterpiece? I like the way he worded that, like it's a message in Elden Ring. But yes, it is. That was my first video ever. I think it was literally called Elden Ring is a Masterpiece. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to cut it here, guys. This was, it was a fun video to make. You know, I love this fucking game, so it's funny to see what everyone else thinks on it. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please like, please sub, you know, all that shit. But, yeah, there's another video here if you'd want to watch it. And have a good day, guys. Peace.